Good morning. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Welcome back to the My Crypto Journey Live here for Coffee and Crypto on a beautiful hump day over here on the West Coast, baby. Do me a favor and smash, East Coast, Jesus. East Coast, baby. Do me a favor and smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you like being here. Push it up in the old algorithm. And we got some news today. It's actually, the cryptocurrency markets have been kind of boring, but there's been a good amount of news, good amount of bullish news or bear, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's all perspective, but a decent amount of news. And we'll get into some other news today. And we have a little bit of a video to watch from CoffeeZilla, which is crazy. And of course, it has to do with cryptocurrency. Man, I mean, this guy scammed a lot of people. And someone pulled his card. He got kidnapped, beat up. We'll talk about that here in a second. Well, near the end of the stream, but we have a lot of stuff to talk about. And shout out to the what they call the Satoshi X Nakamoto community. They're not sponsored in any way, but they did show up and show out on my tweets. So I will talk about them and give them a nice little mention here in the stream. So not a paid ad or anything like that, but I got to give a shout out. And what's up, you little weirdos? What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And if you guys want to see me act a fool on another channel, I did make a reaction channel called Rodney Reacts. So if you want to, give me a second. Let me go to channel, your channel. I'll go ahead and put that video or my channel name description of this video, just in case you guys want to check that out. Should have done that this morning, but forgot. Just in case you guys want to check this out and support your boy over there. Give me a second. Reaction channel. In the description, just in case you want to come hang out with your boy at another channel. And shout out to Sacco Hunt for giving me the idea. Dude, that guy's crazy. I don't know if he was that good, but damn. What's up? What's up? And if you're new to the stream, I spend the first 5 minutes greeting my chat because I care about my DJs, baby. And we have Gabe, #1 in the chat today. Uh-oh, Javi. Uh-oh. We have Javi in the chat, so it looks like I have to have a sip of my Javi coffee. We have Edgar. What's up, Edgar? How you doing? Good morning, Edgar. Good morning. We have, who else we have in the chat? We have Slim Jesus. What's up, baby? Juan. Good morning, Juan. I agree with you, Juan. We'll talk more about that here in a second. Obeyed. Good morning. Good morning. Sacco. Good morning, sir. We have Jayhawk. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I was making some thumbnails last night, and I had to make a new thumbnail for my reaction channel, but I'm going to start making those kinds of thumbnails. I think they look better. They look more HD. They look clearer. They look more professional. So I'm just playing around with stuff. Remember, I don't outsource anything, bro. I do all the editing and stuff myself, which is probably a mistake since it does take a lot of time. But whatever. We have Cam OG. What's up, Cam? How you doing? Love you, Jayhawk, bro. We have Bryn Rex. Good morning. Good morning. Brian in the chat. What's up, Brian? How you doing, baby? We have all the way Inu in the chat. What's up, baby? Crypto High. We have Blockchain Baby. Good morning, Blockchain Baby. We missed you over here. Arman, good morning. Good morning. B Money. What's up? What's up? What's up? Bitcoin X in the building. What's up, baby? Hemi Life, fresh from doing time. Selmo Fudd. XRP Army in the house. XRP Army in the house, everybody. Salute Selmo Fudd. We have Ryan. What's up, Ryan? Thank you so much. Working on the beard, even though some people say I should shave it off. Cycle Hunt, Jayhawk. Yeah. We have Steve. What's up, Steve? The nicest man in the world just happens to be Canadian. Crypto Millie, dude. Shout out to Crypto Millie for killing it on his channel, Crypto Millie. Glad to have you here, man. And if you guys are not subscribed to Crypto Millie, check Crypto Millie out. Very good content and really good meme coin content, to be honest. Crypto Volt Girl in the house. Volt Army. What's up, baby? Silly Willy, good morning. Crypto Noob Steve. Machiavelli. The Big Nasty Sidium. What's up, Serum? Adapa. How you doing, bro? Kabuto. Oh, Kabuto's back. Kabuto. Dino. Good morning. Good morning. Sacco Hunt with the $20 donation and the beer money. Sacco Hunt, thank you so much for your 1 millionth 20,000 donation. $20 donation, which makes me a millionaire technically. Eddie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Umaru. Good morning. How you doing, baby? What's up? What's up? What's up? Machiavelli. Give me a second. I already said crypto. Dylan, what's up, baby? How you doing? Dylan. Lionel Rodney, what's up, Birdie? How you doing? Renga, the Joey, What's up? Sirens, Michael Diaz, Uger, Ben, Grant. Oh my God, you guys are here today. We have OB40. All right, let's get into the cryptocurrency news. So the overall crypto. Oh, we have Bleeves. What's up, baby? So the overall cryptocurrency market is trading sideways. Really, really boring. But some of our standouts are Solana up 5% on the day, and then we have Dogecoin up 3% on the day, and everything else really is negligible outside of the top meme coin. Inside the top meme coins. The overall cryptocurrency market is slightly down, but it was up about 0.3% or 0.03% earlier. So it looks like it is moving down a bit, but not a big deal. WorldCoin up slightly. That's a trending cryptos, XRP and Dogecoin. And Dogecoin continue to dominate on a week where the rest of the cryptocurrency market is looking meh, kind of boring. Now, the reason why Dogecoin is moving is because Elon Musk is in the news. And with him taking X now, not Twitter, X to another level, we're all, especially when it comes to finances and payments and stuff like that, we're all thinking that Dogecoin is going to be a part of this new ecosystem. If Bitcoin, let me tell you, it seems as time goes on, cryptocurrency is just becoming more of a thing. Every hurdle we've had, we are literally like just freaking hurdling over him. So this is awesome. So shout out to the cryptocurrency world. Shout out to you little weirdos staying tough in this space. It's a rough time right now. It's a bear market. It's cold outside. It's not really cold. It's actually been really hot. First of all, what's up with the weather lately? It's so like in Southern California, it didn't get sunny till way later. It started raining late here, I guess, on the East Coast. It's weird. We're having the hottest days, the hottest of I think like ocean temperatures we had on the East Coast and ever. It's kind of crazy, right? The world is changing right before our eyes. So really quick shout out to Satoshi X Nakamoto, another meme coin project. I did a paid tweet for them yesterday. This is not paid, but what I'm doing is on my Twitter, I say, hey man, if you guys whatever community has the most engagement on my Twitter posts, they get a free shout out. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. Remember, meme coins are always risky. I don't know how the project's doing, but thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate you. And that is your quick shout out. Thank you guys so much. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And if you guys keep the engagement going, I'll keep talking about you. All right. So WorldCoin. Okay. So WorldCoin struggles to find new users willing to scan iris for crypto. So obviously, WorldCoin has come under a lot of controversy lately. And it's because one would say they're going to third world countries or poorer countries and exploiting the population and giving them 25 WorldCoin, which is equivalent to $50. And I know $50 may not seem like a lot to us. In fact, it's probably just a lunch out with your significant other. Maybe because things are so expensive these days. But other countries, I mean, $50 is a lot. That's somebody's salary sometimes. That's somebody's weekly salary sometimes. So if you're in a third world country and these people are saying, hey, man, scan your iris and we'll give you $50 or 25 world tokens, you're going to do it. You're going to take that. Are you going to take that opportunity? I think you would take that opportunity. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Bitcoin X community. I love you guys. Wouldn't you take that opportunity? Yeah, I think anybody would take that opportunity. Unfortunately, in more modern countries, they're not just going to allow these guys going around getting people's personal information. Now, I get the reason for their project, and I do think there is some sort of need in the future to be able to distinguish from artificial intelligence and real people. Because the truth is, when it comes to artificial intelligence, guys, it's kind of scary to see the deep fakes, all the how advanced, how much this is advanced. I mean, within the last 6 months, it is scary how accurate and how smart these things are. And Elon Musk said that he doesn't think we're ready for this type of technology, which we may not be. I mean, it's crazy. So the project debuted on the back of 2 million pre-signups. So this product has been in the works for a few years now, and a lot of people wanted to sign up for it so they can get their tokens into the ecosystem. Now, it looks like they had 1,000 people, right, that actually had some signups. Okay. 600 of those people were in Hong Kong at 3 different stations, 200 each. And it looks like those numbers are slowly starting to decline. So was WorldCoin just a flash in the pan? Has all the outrage and all the, you could say, all the naysayers really taken this project down? Now, I'm neither here nor there on this project. I think it's dangerous, but I'm also a degenerate and I want to make money. And I do see an upside to this if it starts to pump, because there is kind of a need for it. You think about it. People complain about the supply, but I understand why their circulating supply is so low, is so they can hold tokens for people that are signing up for the actual token project or excuse me, signing up for the iris scan. So you have to hold some of those tokens to give to people. But then, we all know that people are in this to make money, not for their health. Now, understand, guys, when it comes to cryptocurrency projects, people are not doing this because they like your dumb comments in their Telegram. They're in this for the money, obviously. That's what makes our nation so great, in my opinion. We have our faults, but people get paid for, the direct impact they make on the world, like their services. That's the appeal to coming up with something great, right? Power, status, and money. And women come with that and stuff like that, all the pleasures of life, right? Being on a yacht, having a bunch of 19-year-old girls that need their college tuition paid for. You know what I mean? That's why when you see these old crusty men who are rich as fuck and they have all these young women around them, well, I mean, money talks, right? And that's the incentives for making great products in the United States is money, power, status, fame. And so you guys have to understand the same thing applies with cryptocurrency projects. Like, they want to make money, weirdos. So I understand that these people are making a product to make money. But is it all about the money, or is it really about delivering some sort of goods or services? Because that's part of it too, delivering a product that people like. Now, in the meme coin space and the crypto space in general, we have a lot of people that say things but don't deliver. So they're not really offering a product. They're just trying to blatantly take our money. So that's the difference. Like, I don't care if Steve Jobs, well, he's rest in peace, or Jeff Bezos, like, is all freaking roided out and sailing on a yacht, because Amazon's a great product. I don't care if Elon Musk is a billionaire, because Teslas are great. Twitters are better. Like, I don't care if these people are getting rich, but it's about if they're going to deliver. So will WorldCoin really deliver on this use case, or is this just a quick money grab? Very interesting to see. The reason why I bought WorldCoin is because I think that this kind of controversy may give you a good buying opportunity for a cryptocurrency product that is kind of not really known, right? Well, it is known, but like not really that, you could say, not that valuable. So we'll see what's up. Bitcoin X in the house. I appreciate you guys. Now, Elon Musk made a very interesting statement about X, and I think this really shows the future of what Twitter can become. And it just might be insane if it loads. Let's go, Daddy Elon, load. Let me go to refresh the page. For some reason, Twitter videos are so bad at loading.
A lot of great things that are going to come out. Obviously, payments down the road, maybe later this year, and improving the direct message stuff. Obviously, enabling full encryption, and video and voice calls, and just basically solving, if there's something you want to do, you can do it on this sort of, X everything app, or you can leave easily and do it somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. So you brought up X. X is something that you've been having in mind for a long time. Tell me the story.
Years.
Yeah, tell me the story about X.com.
Well, I mean, way back in the day, the idea was for X or X.com to be an all-encompassing financial services company, or thought kind of in like a infinite information theory way, to be the most efficient database for the information that is money. The way that money currently works is, from a practical standpoint, it's still mostly run on mainframes. That's still a thing for banks. It's mostly written in COBOL. It's still mostly batch processing. So actually, the financial system is very slow. It's not secure. You've got all these heterogeneous, complex databases. So if you have a real-time homogeneous database that is just like fundamentally more efficient and doesn't
let's go,
have
Elon.
the expenses of bank buildings all over the place and bank branches and ATMs, which are increasingly kind of redundant, it can operate way more efficiently. And so
very interesting statement from Elon Musk. He wants to take Twitter and pretty much, revive the old ideas he had for PayPal and stuff in the beginning. And so that's what he's taking with Twitter and making a bigger platform. And I think this is a fantastic opportunity for content creators like myself to kind of have a new spot to exist in this space. Because YouTube used to be, you could say, the bread and butter of this entire space, right? You could say that. But Elon Musk, with his taking over Twitter, it's become a good spot for cryptocurrency. I mean, X, I keep calling it Twitter. It's going to take me a while, but X is really the spot. X porn. X is really the spot. Dylan hates porn, but X is the spot. If you think about it, for just crypto. If you want to hear about anything crypto, or you want to get the news first, this is the website to use, right? It just is. It just is. So I can't wait to see what happens in the future. But yeah, so guys, I'll answer all your questions at the end, right here when we have our little Q&A hangout session, right? Okay. Next, Robert Kennedy makes some powerful statements on Fox News. Remember, he's not a Republican, but people may classify him as that because he's a conspiracy theorist. Conspiracy theorist. Nah, it's fucking weirdos. Literally, that's, conspiracy. It's like, no, he's speaking the truth. Listen to what he says about the pandemic and about the wealth transfer, because it's so damn true.
It's merciless capitalism for the poor, and it's all designed to strip mine the middle class of this country.
Okay, so right there, he says, pretty much our nation's weird because it's like capitalism light. What do I mean? Well, we see that big banks are always bailed out of terrible situations, right? Crazy. And it's like, what about you? What about the average Joe who's suffering because their business was shut down because of the pandemic? What about the person who doesn't have money to pay for their student loans and was sold a lie that, yeah, you're going to get a great job just by getting a 4-year degree in fucking cup making, you know what I mean? Or basket weaving, you know what I mean? And it's like all these people are in crazy debt, but no one cares about you and your problems because it's capitalism. This is the West, bro. Whatever, this is the way we do things. I get it. Fine. But then we bail out big banks. In 2008, we bailed out banks and, people that, what is it? Ford and all those other, and General Motors. But you can't get a bailout. Yes, there was the PPP loans, fine, but a lot of people didn't qualify for those. And it's kind of crazy. A lot of wealth was transferred during that time. Let's continue.
Of all of their equity, all of their assets, and move it to the upper echelons. And the COVID lockdowns were the final straw. COVID lockdowns, we created a billionaire a day, and this was Trump and Biden. Of 500 days of lockdowns, we created a billionaire a day. We moved $4 trillion from the American middle class to the super rich. We built, the people who came into the lockdown with $1 billion increased their wealth on average by 30%. And we closed 3.3 million businesses. And so that
in retrospect, and I give for a period of time in the early days, nobody knew what the hell they were dealing with. Let's be fair. But there came
I'm not going to be fair.
All right, you don't be
fair.
No, in the early days.
Talk that shit, Robert Kennedy. So he's not going to be fair. But it is true. In the early days of COVID, you have to understand that it's a tough situation for anyone to go through. Like, what do you do when you have this virus that allegedly, remember in the beginning, we're getting like videos from China, people like are dead on the street. So everyone thought this was a fucking plague, the bubonic plague 2.0. I mean, talk about 2.0s. This is what we thought, right? Now, real quick, sidebar. Sergio, I'll answer your question really quick. But thank you so much for the $10 donation. I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, his voice is really hard to listen to. It is really hard to listen to. It's tough, and delivery and speech is so big. But man, his ideas are so good. If this guy had the charisma of Barack Obama and like his ideas, like he would dominate, bro. But it's the delivery. We'll see, because it looks like people are starting to catch on. People are starting to really listen to this guy, and us crypto bros really like him, right? But during the time of COVID, it's an interesting situation because what do you do? But then as time went on, we're forcing people to get vaccinations. And I mean, LeBron James' son just had a heart attack. A healthy child or teenager had a heart attack during practice. Maybe it's hereditary. I don't know. But there's a lot of people getting clapped at a faster rate for heart issues when heart issues are, who knows? We'll see into 10 to 20 years what happens, because they'll have a bunch of lawsuits and real evidence to see, were people really affected by the shots? I don't know. I got them. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but very, very interesting. But he's like, we shut down the entire economy, and while the poor got poorer, the rich got richer. And that's so true. We had the greatest transfer of wealth during that time, especially with people with money. They could invest. They could, not have to work for a little bit. You know what I mean? Whatever. But keep in mind, Robert Kennedy, what's up, Usher? These are my reflections. Of course, he's super bullish on Bitcoin. He wants to have the dollar backed by Bitcoin. So it's backed by something. And he wants to make Bitcoin to dollar transactions tax free, which would be good for all of us crypto bros because fuck taxes. We hate taxes. Hate taxes. But I wish he could speak a little better, but man, this guy is base. And no, he cannot bench more than me. Absolutely not. All right. Binance withdraws crypto license in Germany. Now, this is another L for Binance in another European country. Now, does it mean it's over for Binance? No, but it's just another country that really wants more clear crypto regulation. Remember, the International Monetary Fund yesterday, right, talked about how we need more crypto regulation before they could consider cryptocurrency actual currency. Very interesting, right? Very interesting. And that's true because although cryptocurrency, I think if you really understand this space, it's not that dangerous, but there are scammers afoot, but it's not the big cryptocurrency that the SEC is going after. It's a small token shitcoin, guys. It's the products that promises the world without ever delivering anything. But, the way you make a statement is to go after the big guys in the space, and that's what the SEC is doing, trying to set an example. But it looks like they're on the losing end of that battle right now since the SEC had a big old W over the XRP had a big old W over the SEC, a couple weeks ago. So we'll see what happens with this. But Binance has to withdraw crypto license application in Germany. So Germany, sprechen Sie Deutsch. It's like, get out of here, Binance. We don't like you. Now, another, you could say, interesting part of the macroeconomic situation. What's up, Crypto Millie? Tyra, what's up, Tyra? How you doing, baby? The other interesting part of the macroeconomic situation that could affect cryptocurrency is the fact that the Federal Reserve is expected to raise interest rates to a 22-year high. So another interest rate hike again, probably going to be 25 basis points. What does that mean for the average Joe? Well, interest rates go higher. So taking loans out, anything with money and interest rates is tough, right? But we're getting inflation under control. Still, at the same time, these are not the best environments to ape into risky investments like cryptocurrency, which is going to keep retail out of cryptocurrency for now. But to me, this is the light at the end of the tunnel because we had a pause in rate hikes, interest rate hikes. But now we're starting to see some sort of light at the end of the tunnel. Inflation's getting under control. We're getting all through this regulatory drama with crypto, and we're hoping that during 2024 and 2025, we start the super cycle, the next crazy pump in crypto. And this could be the last crazy pump in crypto when I mean people can make insane 1,000x, 100,000x gains on their investments because I think that bigger entities are going to start getting into cryptocurrency, which will make the market more stable, but less pumpy, right? Less volatile, which is to the upside. And keep in mind, next time the bull run happens, we're in this space right now, consider taking profits on some of your small caps because when they pump, you may never get that pump again, right? Which leads me into the next topic, which is VoltInu. And we'll talk about this for a while, right? Now, obviously, I used to be an influencer for Volt, right? Obviously. So I owe the community an explanation, which I've talked about this a lot, right? I literally clicked on Pablo Crow's live stream last night, and I did see that, Camo G. I did see that. I literally clicked on Pablo Crow's live stream last night, and 30 seconds in, someone's already talking shit. Okay, so I had to make this video. Okay, is Volt dead? Obviously, it's not dead. It's still a top meme coin. Is it a top 10 meme coin? No, but it's still up there with the top meme coins, which is no small feat because it's been out forever. Right? It's been out forever in a, I don't know, top 25, something like that. So it's still performing decently. But what the hell happened? What the hell happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. Everyone saw the new shiny toy in Pepe and other meme coins and said, hey, we're going to get into those meme coins. Why? Because they just look better right now. So why did Volt sell off? Well, there was no new money coming into cryptocurrency. When even Doge pumped to their all-time highs, there were really good crypto market conditions. We're at like a $3 trillion market cap. Things were great. Everyone's making money. But when we saw Pepe pump, we didn't see the market cap increase at all in crypto. Slightly, but not really. What does that mean? That means all the old meme coins were being sold for new meme coins, including SHIB and Doge. Were being sold for Pepe and others. And all the old meme coins that had like high taxes, people sold out because they wanted the new thing, because that's how this space is. You guys think this meme coin space is huge? It's not huge. The meme coin space is not big at all. We think it is, but it's not really that big. So the few people with all the money were like, hey, let's get into the new money-making opportunity. And although some cryptos did recover, like SHIB and Doge, people bought back into those. A lot of meme coins like Volt just kind of got forgotten about. Now, do I think Volt's a bad project? No, it's not a bad project. You fucking weirdos. Of course, it's not a bad project. It has a ton of use case. I think VoltInu is a good dev, but unfortunately, you have a few dingleberries that sound like they have an education of a 5-year-old. Literally shitting on other crypto communities when they should be happy that other products are doing well and we're getting more attention on the meme coin space. Pablo literally, when Pepe started to run and people were selling Volt, he was like, don't sell Volt. This is another fucking scam. We're not pull pump it up, blah, 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 blah. Freaking literally Pepe gets listed on Binance and all these other exchanges, and now he looks like a clown with a pie on his face. Literally. Looks dumb. Because Pepe is the top meme coin and it's still strong. It's still sitting at top 3. And when it comes to volume, it's usually top 2. It's down right now, and Dogecoin has more volume than Pepe, but it's still up there with the big dog. Shout out to Dogecoin Mars for, coming back. But Dogecoin Mars has been in this space forever. It's like, people have to understand, dude. Like, meme coins, we got to stick together in this space. And if you're going to shit on other meme coins because they're doing well, it's not going to make your project look good. You just look like a hater. Right? You look like a big old hater. And it's terrible. It's really terrible. And it's kind of sad to me to see other people tearing out other communities when it's not justified. Because Saitama, Shibnobi, the other shitcoins, Lily Finance, Terrarium, it's justified because their devs suck. But Pepe didn't do anything wrong. It didn't do anything wrong. And look, here's the thing. Pablo and those other guys, the Powers and stuff like that, they're not the core dev team as far as I know. But I do feel like Voltoshi, he thinks he owes something to these guys because they're the ones who really brought this thing to everyone's, to everyone's face. They're the ones who pioneered this crypto. They're the ones who got people bullish on it, and they're the reason for its success. But it's like, as time goes on, if these guys are being stupid, you got to separate yourself from these guys. That's my opinion. They changed their taxes to 0%, but it didn't help them in the end. It just didn't. So I know a lot of people are tripping about that, and they don't like that, but it's like, it's true. It's not like it's wrong. It's true, right? That's exactly what happened. It's super true, right? And that people don't like that, but that's just the truth about this space, is that if it wasn't for, right, if it wasn't for those guys, I mean, literally everyone thinks of Volt as the product that these dorks like run, and they hate the toxicity. And what happens when one of the top wallets sells? Well, he has to lie about selling, right? He has to tell everybody that he got hacked because he doesn't want to get shamed, right? And that's so damn sad. It's just so damn sad. You know what I mean? It's so damn sad. But, numbers, women lie, men lie, but numbers don't lie. And what numbers show is that Volt has been trending down and it's not recovering. The volume's been pretty high, but to the remember, volume can be good or bad. People are selling or people are buying, and it looks like a lot of people are selling. So, I don't know what you guys want to do with that, but that's my 2 cents on the Volt situation. I'm going to leave it alone, unless people want to make more dumb videos about me and stuff like that and talk crap about influencers. When they sell, you should buy, because these guys are literally selling whenever it pumps. They may say they're not, but the beauty and curse of crypto is that most things are anonymous, so no one knows who the hell is selling. But if you get on a live stream and you cry about a crypto.com listing that never happened, when you're the top Volt influencer, and then people buy because they're like excited, and then it pumps, and then it dumps the next day like 90 ETH, well, it looks a little suspicious to me, right? You know what I mean? I know Broken Wings, but unfortunately, the small minority has the biggest mouse in this space. You know what I mean? What's up, Super D'Angeli? How you doing? Sacco Hunt. All right. This is an interesting CoffeeZilla video. We're going to watch it and react to it because I like it. But it's about a crypto guy who scammed a bunch of people. They found him, kidnapped him, beat him up, and now those guys are arrested. But check this out.
I suggest you use the money you got from pumping.
Most people know that I get threatened a lot on this channel. People don't like it when you expose them.
I suggest you use the money you got from pumping your Patreon to hire a good lawyer. You're gonna
remember when Logan Paul's crypto zoo situation, he was supposed to refund everybody. He never did, right? But everyone threatens CoffeeZilla.
gonna need it.
So scammers saying that they're gonna go after me is something that I've long been desensitized to.
CoffeeZilla. Nobody knows anything about his family because they don't have the resources I have.
But what we don't talk about a lot is that the opposite is also true. When victims of scams learn what's been done to them, The scammer very often becomes the target of a lot of personal threats. And honestly, most of them seem to take the same approach I do. You unfortunately have to ignore it. Because 99% of the time, internet threats are just that, threats, which never go beyond the screen. But this video is a reminder that every now and then, someone will take it all the way. We're talking today about Aiden Pletersky, a scammer who taunted his victims with flashy cars and took their money until it was too late. And he was kidnapped, beaten, and ransomed for $3 million, leading up to this video, which I will warn you may be disturbing.
Everything that happened is my fault. I'm not going to put the blame on anybody else.
Bro.
I'm not going to try to put the blame on anybody else.
Dude, he got fucked up, dude. That's gnarly. Look at him.
I feel humiliated. I feel disgusted in my actions. I feel disgusted in what I did. After 2021, I feel like a lot of it was illegal. All these guys that are owed the money, I'm going to do what I can do to make it right. I'm going to call each and every one of you individually.
What you just saw is a man who used to be called the Crypto King by Forbes.com, who took in $40 million via a Ponzi scheme and never repaid his victims. In this video, he appears to be apologizing for those actions, but now that he's free, he says he had no choice. Now, we first learned about the kidnapping back in March when Aiden Pletersky's father claimed that Aiden was kidnapped. But many people, including myself, didn't really know what to make of these claims because no evidence existed besides an interview, which was filed.
No, I thought it was fake. This guy got kidnapped. Like, oh, he's just lying again because, you know, he wants to get out of paying people back. But it looks like it was real.
Out in court. The father says that his son was taken. They basically held him for approximately 3 days, drove him around to various parts of southern Ontario, beat him, tortured him, allowed him to make specific phone calls. Approximately 2 or 3 days later, he was released with the threat that he needed to come up with some money fast, specifically $3 million.
Woo!
But this week, we found out that this kidnapping was very much real and that 5 men were arrested and charged with kidnapping. And we know that allegedly, one of the kidnappers, Akil Haywood, actually knew Aiden quite well because he invested with him.
Court records show Haywood lost more than $700,000 investing with Pletersky, and in another twist, he was appointed as an inspector in Pletersky's bankruptcy proceedings.
That's right. One of the kidnappers was one of Pletersky's victims, who presumably watched him post luxury cars and private jets to social media until he had had enough. And as one of the bankruptcy inspectors, he had access to special kinds of information about Pletersky, possibly including the fact that some of the trustees thought Pletersky was hiding assets.
Do you believe that he's hiding assets from you?
I have reason to believe that he is still hiding assets, yes.
So Haywood likely knew Pletersky wasn't sharing everything, and likely knew other people in the case were hiding information too, like Colin Murphy, one of the fundraisers for this Ponzi scheme. In January, he wiped his phone of all the data which he was asked for, and he had a very bad explanation for why.
You wiped your phone before, knowing that they needed what was on it.
I keep super sensitive stuff on there with my girlfriend, and it's funny because this Norman Group guy, he's saying, oh, I'm hiding this information and blah, 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 blah. And he doesn't realize that I've been keeping stuff to give to somebody. I just didn't know if he was the right person.
Okay. Ah, dang. I was about to give you guys all the evidence. I was trying to get it to you, and then I swiped my phone for no reason. Yeah, this may be one of the most transparent ways to hide evidence. Wipe it before and go, I had a girlfriend, guys. Can't hold me accountable. And my point is, these details suggest that Haywood might have believed that Pletersky was hiding assets that he could get that the court simply couldn't. Although it's worth saying, I'm definitely not defending what Haywood did, kidnapping him, because not only is it completely wrong, it quickly came out that Haywood isn't some misguided vigilante for justice or something. Given what he did next, he seems about as horrible.
Haywood is also charged with threatening an official from Grant Thornton, who's overseeing the proceedings, for $2 million in cryptocurrency. The accounting firm said Haywood resigned as an inspector. Grant Thornton said, "We've been cooperating with police and have maintained open lines of communication.
Jeez.
We cannot comment any further as this is an active investigation."
Wow, you heard that right. Not only did Haywood threaten the scammer, he threatened the bankruptcy lawyers in the case and wanted a bunch of money from them, which is really playing both sides in a creative way, I've got to say. And my point is, look, it's not like he was looking for the amount he was owed, which is allegedly $740,000. He was looking for millions of dollars as a payday. So no one in this situation is particularly great. And of course, since then, him and his co-conspirators now face kidnapping charges. But what I do find very confusing is that all of the crimes being passed around here like a game of hot potato, the one person not being criminally charged in this situation is Aiden Platursky himself, the original scammer in this whole situation that started this all. He lied to all those people, said he was this great cryptocurrency Forex trader, allegedly stole tens of millions of dollars, spent most of it on cars, private jets, and expensive houses, and he's not being charged? Like, I'm so surprised by this. This case is very reminiscent of another story that we've just recently did with Ted Safranco, who promised these amazing Forex trades, but just ran a big Ponzi instead. And not only am I surprised by the size of these Ponzi schemes, and that Platursky did something very similar. He invested only 2% of the 40 million he took in. But I'm also surprised by how blatant of a fraud this is. And incidentally, the similarities don't stop there with our last story. Remember, Ted Safranco claimed he was also attacked by would-be creditors. And so this pattern of crypto or Forex scammers isn't going away anytime soon, nor are the legions of upset victims who are pissed both that they got robbed and that most of these people face little to any criminal charges. And so it's easy to see why they're frustrated, although I have to say that I disagree with the method. Kidnapping someone who scammed you and ransoming them for money in some kind of scammer Uno reverse card is not a good idea. And getting an apology from them when you've beaten them up isn't doing anyone a service. So for ethical reasons, human reasons, and stay out of jail reasons, maybe don't do this.
Don't do it. Sounded a little half-hearted, Coffee. What's next? Please drink responsibly?
I don't know. I constantly get threats, so I sympathize with the guy. And don't do it is the right answer, but I don't know.
But what?
Well, I don't know. I get it, I guess. I mean, it's wrong, but I get it. But it's clearly wrong. And look, Haywood sucks, but I get wanting to screw the guy who screwed you. But I can't say that because it is wrong and the impulse is wrong. And I didn't want to put this in, but like this Aiden guy is horrible. I went to his Instagram to reach out for comment and I saw what he's posting. It's all, supercars, private jets. It's a middle finger to all the victims. And if I lost money to that guy, I'd be pissed too.
Wow, Coffee. You got an edge. I didn't think you had it in you.
No, I mean, I wouldn't do anything and I wouldn't change what I said. Don't do it is the right thing. But sometimes the right thing feels...
What? Hopeless? Inadequate? Sisyphean? Pointless?
This conversation is pointless. I'm done talking about it. Look, you got anything on TV? I hate when you put my show on. Come on, change the channel. Put something else on.
Oh, sure. Speaking of new topics, I've got just the thing that'll cheer you up. I found this new creator. You're going to love this, Coffee. Very avant-garde stuff. I'm telling you, future of entertainment.
Quack, 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 quack. Rah, rah. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Ice cream so good. Balloon.
Pretty great, huh?
Oh, thank you, user. What is the noise again? Quack, 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 quack.
Jeez, that's crazy. Have you guys seen that crazy shit? Dude, TikTok is such a weird spot, bro. TikTok is such a weird part of the internet, dude. It's so fucking weird. It's so weird, bro. Gang, 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 gang. Oh Lord. All right, what's up, babies? Let's have a little chat. Yeah, but that situation is interesting. I mean, obviously, guys, don't be Batman, and but I've gotten threats too from other communities because I say mean things, but I don't take them that seriously. But you have to take them seriously because shit like that can happen. That could happen. Who we got? Who we got in the chat? Yeah, dude, CoffeeZilla is so good, bro. So good. He's been in the game for quite a while though, so he didn't find me, Javi. Not yet. Not yet. Boo this man. All right, what's up, babies? How y'all doing? What's good? Eddie says, having witnessed the transformation impact of Bitcoin as a blockchain-based currency, It's maybe time to harness the power of blockchain technology to uplift and enhance the lives of humans worldwide. But that's the point, right, Eddie? That's the point. We just got to get there first. Got to get there. Brad says, damn, so this guy is stupid enough to scam millions but not take precautions. Sounds like he deserved the ass beating for being so stupid. He should consider himself lucky he's alive. Now, this is one of those things where you're like, yeah, but then at the same time, you're like, nah, because, you know, things are supposed to be handled in the court of law, although the truth is there are so many legal ways to get around a lot of this shit, so people never get prosecuted, right? That's the truth about it, right? That's the truth about it. And if you guys had any questions earlier that I missed, you know, then go ahead and ask them again because I was speaking and stuff like that. Donkey Dong says they are dumping on you constantly. Yeah, I mean, that's what of course they are. Of course, people in Volt don't care about your dumbass Telegram or Twitter. They just want to make money. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what it's about. Florida has cocaine sharks now. Well, yeah, of course, Florida has cocaine sharks because, you know, that's where they smuggle drugs in from, right? And then a lot of it has to be ditched or lost or something like that. So those sharks are getting free cocaine, right? Wonder how that's gonna, you know, alter the evolution of sharks, right? Dylan says, my buddy is in jail, said people will go on TikTok live and post their wallets and people send them thousands of dollars in crypto. Give me ideas of setting up my room looking like a jail. That's hilarious, bro. It's crazy to me to see how many people in jail have cell phones. And like just like regular things like drugs and stuff. It's crazy how crazy that is. The most important question of the day, when Lambo? Shit, you let me know. Brad. Dude, I'm so tired, man. I've been working out so much. And today, I was supposed to have a rest day yesterday. But my chick came over and she was hitting chest. And I was like, you know what? I'll just take my rest day today and tomorrow. And I ended up working out. And I feel so dead, dude. I feel so beat right now. Like, I'm just so tired. Eddie says, data is a new currency holding immense value in today's digital age, where insight derived from data can lead to maybe unprecedented opportunities and growth. We are data. Yeah, 100%, Eddie. I agree. That's right, Edgar. Mansdem says, Rodney, you really think the days of 1,000 X's are gone? No, not just right now in this bear market. You know, all goes out a prison wallet. Yeah, and two, like guards are bribed and they get. I've seen freaking what's the movie called? What's that great movie called with the guy in jail who gets prosecuted for murdering his wife, but he really didn't. Forgot what it's called. But it's a great movie, right? Morgan Freeman's in there. Shawshank Redemption. Yeah. Yes, even animals are affected by humans. Absolutely. Nice chest day. Let's go, Wen Scooter. Let's go. Set up your room like a jail. I know, right? Make some money. Guys, I'm in jail with a nice camera and everything. Yeah, forget all the stuff in the background. I have a special jail room where they let me have shit. Yeah, the Shawshank Redemption's good. Like, so a lot of stuff, like, there's like stories of like these female prison guards banging the dudes. Like, come on now. Good afternoon, Maddie. How you doing? Volt is just people are selling it, right? A rapper from Toronto in jail for murder just put out a video from jail. That's crazy, right? Brad says, I'm dead as well. Been eating like a fat ass, and it's made a difference in performance in the gym, but it adds up, and I'm mad beat. 450-pound leg press to finish last night was killer. No walking today. Hell yeah, baby, let's go. Yeah, I'm getting a lot leaner. I'm at 225 now, which is, you know, when I think about how I'm recomping, building muscle, and losing fat, like I was at 230 when I started, and I got down to 223 until my weight started, like, you know, settling out, and then I'm like 225 right now. So, and I'm looking way tighter. Yeah, every day I usually work out. My gym, I'd say my whole gym ventures take about an hour and a half with, like, you know, driving and then working out and then coming back. I'd say about an hour and a half. But then I also spend an hour on walking. So I walk an hour a day. And and then preparing food. I spend about 3 hours a day dedicated to just health and fitness, which is important. Selmo says, what up with BlackRock trying to buy up all the Bitcoin? Well, yeah, they want to make some money. And the more they buy, you know, the more money they make. You know what I mean? Thanks to roids? No, I'm a natty daddy. No roids for me. It's not worth it. Like, what's crazy is that the fitness industry is so weird these days. Like, it's like a lot of these guys, like these young kids too, start hopping on drugs, and it's like, dude, you are too young to be doing any of that stuff. And if you're not a pro bodybuilder, just spend the time it takes to grind it out in the gym. Don't be taking drugs. It's just so bad for you. It seems like as the years go on, and more bodybuilders and young people are dying because they're using these drugs. Just because you want to look hot at the beach, like you can get that way, not that big, obviously, not that fast, but if you put in the time, and then it's more sustainable too. Because if you're a young guy and you hop on drugs, you're gonna make all these gains. But what happens when you come off? You know what I mean? Wrecked. Bought Pepe 2.0, but now for a very low price. Yeah, it could Pepe 2.0 could pump again. I don't think it's done. The closer and closer you get to 33, you start calling everyone kids. They are kids, bro. Dude, my birthday's in like 2 weeks. Oh, shit. Oh, my birthday's 1 week from Friday. Oh, weird. Let's go, Neville. Let's go. Yeah, I think that, you should try to do as much as you can naturally because, I don't know, it's a slippery slope. Correct me if I'm wrong, but BlackRock was so against crypto a few years back. If I'm not wrong, they will wreck Bitcoin. They were against it because they didn't get in it, and they called Bitcoin pretty much a money laundering scheme, which they weren't wrong for a lot of for saying that. But I think they missed out on a lot of money, and they're not stupid. They want to make money. Remember, BlackRock has invested into a lot of things, including FTX. They're about making money, right? Hemi Life says, let's be honest, Jasmine is the way to make some serious money. You cannot, and I say again, cannot say I didn't tell you that's going to blow up. I think Jasmine has a bright future, but it's still not some small cap that is going to make you a millionaire off of $100 investment. It could with a good amount of money, but I like Jasmine, but only way has ever come off to stay on test C, all life under doctor. Well, yeah, I mean, you have to, first of all, you shouldn't be getting that stuff illegally, but it'd be better to get it prescribed from a doctor. And usually if you have low testosterone, it's because of your lifestyle. Like a lot of these fitness influencers, they get their blood work done and they have low testosterone. It's like, well, yeah, you probably overtrain too much. You don't sleep enough. You're working all day, so you're stressed. And you're trying to maintain single-digit body fat numbers all year round, which is not healthy, guys. You think dude, under 10% is fucking lean. I think to look really good on the beach, if you have a decent amount of muscle, 12 to 20% body fat, you can look good. If you just have a decent amount of muscle on you, right? If you cut down to like 12% body fat or below that, and you have no muscle, well, you're just going to look skinny or skinny fat, ICP. I haven't heard about ICP, Internet Computer. I haven't heard about that in a long time, Dylan. Brad says, I wanted to cut, but the gains with more foods are crazy, so I figured I'd run the test of this cycle out in a surplus. The cut all at the end of my cycle is going to blow Telebini goats, though. Oh, Telebini goats. Well, yeah, Brad. So the point is to not bulk too hard because you only really need a surplus of 300 to 500 calories a day, which is not a lot. You don't need to gigabolt because what happens when you gigabolt is that bulk is when you want to cut down to a body fat where you can see your muscle nicely, you're gonna have to cut for a longer time. And when you cut, you will lose muscle. So the point is not to gain too much weight while you're bulking. So when it's time to shave a little bit of body fat off, the cut can be shorter. So your life is easier. You're not miserable and you can maintain the muscle you build. So I used to like to bulk up too, but I end up just getting fat. And it's this weird loop where you don't really make any changes. Well, you do, but little changes because you're bulking up a lot. You're getting a lot of fat and muscle, but fat too. And then when you cut, you lose some of the muscle you made. You know what I mean? It's this vicious cycle. So the best way to do is the lean bulk and just be still count all your calories. The mistake people make is they say, I'm going to bulk. So they say, I'm going to eat whatever I want and still work out. You're going to gain muscle, no doubt, but you're not going to look good, right? Yeah, 12% is really good. 12% is really good. 15% is really good. With sports, you have to stick to your own training. What others do may not work for you. Yeah, sports are different, right? Obviously, the top athletes don't look like bodybuilders unless they're black or in football or something like that, or fucking sprinters, right? Because sports require different bodies. Now, what I always thought about like people say, I want a swimmer's body, or I want a basketball player's body or a football player's body. You guys have to understand the reason why they're in those sports is because of their bodies. They don't have those bodies because of their sport. Like swimmers are swimmers' bodies because those body types are made for that kind of activity. That's the best body type for swimming, like basketball, being tall, right? Football, like a running back, being dense, explosive, muscly, right? Sprinter, usually have some sort of muscle on you. You know what I mean? Because that's explosive power. You know what I mean? Roddy doing the Billy Blanks workouts, don't let him, Tybo. I remember Tybo. It's not bad. It's just cardio. You can just go for a walk. You know. I'm not gigabulked. I just hate cutting. It's always sucks no matter how. Yeah, cutting's not good because you have to restrict what food. Even right now, where I'm like, you could say gaintaining. Like I'm recomping right now. I eat 2,800 calories a day, and at the end of the day, I still want to eat like a fucking fat fuck. I still want to eat some. I mean, most days I'm pretty satiated, but I still want to eat bullshit. You know, but I just fit it into my calories. Like today, I'm going to eat some things I don't usually eat, but I'm still going to stick at 2,800 calories. Like for breakfast, I eat a bowl, 60 grams of oatmeal, 1 scoop of protein powder, some fruits in it. I put all my creatine and collagen in it, and I put a little bit of peanut butter, and that's like 480 calories. But today, I had a chocolate bar for breakfast. I had a chocolate bar with my oatmeal. So that was another 350 calories that I added with my breakfast. So I'm just counting all of it and stuff like that. And my girl, what's crazy is that my girl, she's like 5'4.5", but she's thick, right? She's a little shit. Like she's muscly. And she cuts on 2,200 calories, which to me is fucking insane. Like a small woman cutting at 2,200 calories is insane, but that's just her body type. Like she can eat more, and she is hungry all the time, and she's cutting at 2,200 calories. Like she's just hungry all the time, you know. But she has a lot of movement too. Like she moves around a lot and stuff. I'm about 30% steak and 70% IPA. That's what I'm trying to be. Uger says, I've only done cardio with fasting, nothing to eat, just a shake, lost a lot of fat and fluid, but also muscle. Now I also train with weights and 1x a week cardio works fine for me. Yeah, I mean, whatever works for you. The thing about like diet, it's like to lose weight, all you need to do is be in a caloric deficit. If you want to do that on fasting, if you want to do that on keto, if you want to do that by eating only fucking mints and cookies, fine. But the best way to do it is eat whole foods and don't exclude any other food group and eat calorically dense foods that are nutritious, right? Because a plate of nice seasoned beef or seasoned chicken breast or seasoned steak with some rice or potatoes and some vegetables, it may seem boring and bland, but you can make it delicious, and it's going to be better than eating a fucking couple of Pop-Tarts. Because 6 ounces of chicken breast is like 299 calories, right? A cup of rice is like, I don't know, 250 calories. So you're at what? 550 calories right there. 2 Pop-Tarts is 400 calories, right? So it's like, it's about choosing better foods for you, because you're obviously going to get full with a cup of rice, 6 ounces of chicken breast, and some vegetables on the side. Right? I mean, a bag of hot Cheetos is literally the same amount as that entire food. And I love hot Cheetos, but you're not going to get that full, and you're not going to feel good, you know? My number, say I maintenance at 3,400. Geez, I blow up like a balloon at 2,700 and 28 though. I cut at 22, 24 calories, but I have zero energy at this calorie. Yeah. Maintenance is 34. That's kind of high, Brad, unless you have a lot of activity in the day. Unless you probably are. If you're moving a lot in the day, 34 is a lot. I mean, it's fine, but 34 is a lot. I eat 5 to 6 meals a day. Yeah, that's good too. I mean, you look like a fucking ape in your picture. You know what I mean? And you're probably a bodybuilder. So, you know, the thing about, and you eat 4,000 to 5,000 calories. So I'm sure Gorillas Aldo. So I'm 6'1" right now, 225. I'm a big dude. And obviously the bigger you are, the more food you can eat. Bodybuilders though, like, people say it's like this old cliche, like, oh, you have to eat 4 to 5 meals a day and 5 to 6 meals a day. Like you have to. It's for bodybuilders, they really have to. But for the average Joe, you can really get all the nutrients you need in three meals. You can, right? If you're not some bodybuilder. But bodybuilders have to continue to grow And it's good to spread their protein throughout the day to maximize protein muscle synthesis. So 4 to 5 meals or 5 to 6 meals works perfectly, especially if you have a busy schedule. But yeah. Bodybuilding is crazy. I'm sure you watch a lot of bodybuilding.com videos too, and the amount of food these guys put away is crazy. But it's also interesting to see like guys around the same weight eat way more calories or way less calories. You know, so it depends on your metabolism. I've seen bodybuilders in the off season eat like 6,000 calories just to gain a little bit of weight, and I've seen some only eat 4,500. So it depends on your body type. You know, Neville says, "Fuck that, fat boy for life." Nah, you want to be healthy, man. You want to be healthy, you know? You want to be healthy, you know? You want to be healthy. And plus, as you get older, man, the amount of people your age start to just they start to say, fuck it. I'm going to be 33. I'm no spring chicken. I'm not old, but I'm no spring chicken. A lot of my peers are just like, yeah, fuck fitness and health. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Brad says, I'm up 5 nights a week in the gym. Minimum of 2.5 hour run. Minimum of a 2.5 hour run. That's too much. My job has me sitting for like 10 hours a day, though. Like I said, I think the numbers are off. 2,700, 2,800 is my number. Okay, that's about it. That sounds about right. 27, 20. Dude, 2 hours and a half hour. That's a lot of running, bro. I just go for an hour walk a day. So I work out. I don't know, about an hour in the gym, about an hour, depending on the workout. If I'm with my girl, she fucking likes to really take a long time between sets. So a little longer. But if I'm by myself, I'm out of that bitch in like an hour. Because if you really go to the gym and hit it hard, you can get everything done in like 50 minutes. If you're like a regular dude. If you're a bodybuilder, obviously it's different. If you're taking performance enhancing drugs, obviously it's a little different. You know, but average Joe, like you don't have to be there for a long time. Oh, I lift for 2 hours and then run for half an hour. Got it. Yes, you want a build body. You need to have monies. Bet to most bodybuilders build, not invest to crypto. Well, Matty B, the thing is like healthy, like buying groceries is not cheap. I'll tell you that. It's not cheap. Like having enough chicken breasts, having enough beef, having enough just lean meats is the expensive part of it. Maybe some supplements like protein powder can be expensive if you use it a lot, but the other things are not. Like rice is not expensive, potatoes are not expensive. You know, vegetables can be expensive and you have to keep buying them because they don't have a long shelf life unless you get frozen vegetables. But what's more expensive is going out and eating, Postmates, those sorts of things. Like literally in a day, I could spend $60 on Postmates for one order, like one big dinner. Plus tip. That's literally 5 packs of chicken breast right there. You know what I mean? My beef costs $8 a pack. Like if you go out and eat, if you're going out to dinner with your chick, bro, you're spending $100, probably more, right? So think about that. You know, you just have to cut from other places. 1 hour walking is a scam. 5 minutes ass clapping some shit. Cycle Hunt C, yes, you can clap some ass. I get it. I get my steps in too. It's funny because my watch counts clapping as steps, which is hilarious. I keep my watch on, you know what I mean? Get them steps in. But an hour walk is good because it's low impact. So why walking is so good is it's so easy to recover from walking. You could do it every day. And there are studies that show that 10,000 steps or more a day makes you live longer. We don't know how high that is. Like is it 12,000? Is it 20,000? But we know over 10,000 is good. So it's good to try to get 10,000 steps. So get like a little step counter. You don't have to go for a walk, but if your job requires you to walk 10,000 steps or move around, that's good too. That being said, I take longer breaks to recover, even on the VAR and 667. What's that? What's VAR 677? I can't bang my lifts out like it's cardio. I don't recover and my lifts suffer. I had to slow it down and be more deliberate. Yeah, I mean, the data on, because the generic data we get is 1.5 minutes between sets. Like, but if you're like, benching or like something really heavy, or trying to like, really eke out, as many reps as you can, you could take 2 minutes or 3. I mean, powerlifters take like 10 minutes sometimes. Like the motherfuckers be hanging out at the gym all day. But like for smaller muscles like biceps and, abs and maybe calf raises, or even like, extensions and curls and stuff like that, you can do a minute and a half and get a few sets in. But for bench, I like to take 2 to 3 minutes because I can really get in, some good reps right there. So it depends. If Volt would have taken off like I was promised, I would have been good on groceries. I feel that. Yeah, Uber Eats and Postmates adds up for real. Boxing gym or any combat is way better than any commercial gym. Yeah, Green Thanos, I've trained for a long time. And although I do like kickboxing more, I'd say, than bodybuilding, and I think it's fun, what I've noticed is that I always get injured doing like jujitsu and kickboxing way more. One, like I have bumps and bruises. Two, it's not the most aesthetically pleasing sport. It depends what you want to look like, but you're not going to build a lot of muscle kickboxing and doing jujitsu. You build some, but you're not going to look good if you don't incorporate other forms of weightlifting into that, right? And if you look at some of the UFC fighters, a lot of the good ones are not some muscle-bound motherfuckers. In fact, muscle can be bad when it comes to long-term performance in a fight because you're going to get tired because those big muscles slow you down. It helps with power and you're explosive, but it's not everything, right? It's more about technique, skill, of course, cardio, all that stuff. But I like the look of like being a weightlifter, right? You just look better with your shirt off. You know what I mean? Just saying. Yeah, clapping is very high impact. I buy chicken breast by the case of the butcher and then freeze. That's good too, yeah. My brother is a mailman. Dude gets like 50K steps a day. Yeah, that's great. I had a buddy who was a mailman who was overweight and lost a ton of witness. I can do fitness about an hour, 1.5 hours. It was hard to cash out Volt. Had all-time high network, was clogged because of the name coins with these. Yeah, but I don't think there was an issue cashing out Volt. I walk like 13 to 15K steps a day because of my IOH. That's good, man. I mean, you want to walk a lot. Shout out to the Bitcoin X fam in the house today. What's up, baby? Thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, you want to get a lot of steps in, right? You want to get a lot of steps in every day. You want to be active, right? It's about health too. I was talking to old girl and we were talking about, because we spend a lot of time on health and fitness, like prepping food, counting calories. And it may seem, because everybody else is like every night they're just going out and drinking. And that's so fun, dude. Like I love partying and drinking and doing drugs. I do. It's fun. But I also like being healthy. And I don't want to end up in the hospital with some dumbass condition that I could have prevented. Right. So, that's why it's important to take that seriously. And honestly, it just it feels good looking good in clothes, Hell yeah, I'm watching Spence versus Crawford this Saturday. Manzadim, hell yeah, baby. Bullish Morale says, Rodney, do you think Pepe was already pre-planned to be listed on Binance even before it launched? Nah, I don't think so, Bullish. Basically, a synthetic test derivative and a compound that makes your body more of a... Oh, okay. They're more on the mild end of PEDs, and I run the slow dose and treat the VAR like a... got it, Brad. Yeah, I mean, that stuff will help you work out longer. 100%, yeah. That's why bodybuilders, although I think people like say, if you're on steroids, you can do all these certain training, you can train harder. Nah. If you're a natural person, you have to train harder. You'd have to be trained harder and to failure more because you just you have to, right? Because you have to like work. I wouldn't say twice as hard because, dude, bodybuilders work fucking hard. They're not big because they take steroids. They are big because of that, but they're big because they work hard and they take steroids and they have good genetics. So Jim should give us crypto per set. Bro, I mean, they're all day, bro. Lift to earn. Right? Lift to earn. Imagine that. What's the... Maybe, well... I'm going to post the actual clip I post on Twitter here after the stream. So
United States also makes...
Hold on. We have our favorite congressman speaking right now. Hold on.
Yes, it is true. The United States also makes money by printing money. That benefit goes to the American people when we provide more services or when we tax them less. And the intent of the billionaire bros in crypto is to appropriate for themselves that literal money-making machine. Yeah.
That's exactly what you fuckers do. What are you talking about? Stupid. You guys are so stupid. I hate when people say roids are a magic pill. They're not, dude. I have to work so damn hard for my gains. The stuff I just use just takes the edge off and that's it. I live for my health though, so no crazy gear for me. Yeah, I don't look at. Do what you want. I don't think it's the best thing because it's like one of those things that if you just need it all the time, it's like you can't do without it, and who knows how that's going to affect you years from now. But the truth is a lot of people take drugs and they don't look good because they think the drug's going to do the work. I remember before this was so popular, I was around 19, 20, and I was working out, and I had a friend that I went to high school with who was on a lot of shit, and he looked like shit, but he had all the acne from it and stuff like that because he didn't train hard. You know, he didn't train. He just took some shit he got from Mexico, thought he was going to blow up. It's like, you still have to train, you dingus. I did see that. So there was a bodybuilder who broke his neck for squatting 400 pounds. And the thing is, like, he didn't take the safety precautions. It's like, dude, if you're lifting fucking 400 pounds on a fucking squat, you need to have there's safety bars. I don't know if the gym didn't have them, but he had a spotter, which that's not how you spot squatting. And the bar, he fell down and the bar just kind of rolled in the back of his head and broke his neck. There was a lady a few years back who was doing a Smith machine on a bench, and she put way too much weight. You just look at her and look at the weight. That's way too much weight for her. The bar pushed her head down and it guillotined her. Like it just crushed her neck right on the bench plate in the middle of a gym. That's nuts. Yes, like and subscribe, you little weirdos. That's crazy for me. You know, to me, that's nuts. It's like, dude, just getting absolutely guillotined. Like crazy. Muhammad Ali, such an inspiration. Those old boxers in the 70s, 80s, people these days have no chance in gym or ring. Well, I feel bad because boxers and, CTE is a real thing. Like, and getting punched in the head like that is not good over time. But shout out to Muhammad Ali, man. That guy lived life to the fullest. Nah, man, it's a cycle. 8 weeks on and then 8 to 12 weeks off. I'm more than I'm on. Keeps the liver healthy and steps the VAR from killing natural tests. Nice. Yeah, I don't know the exact science of it, Brad, but you have to really be careful with that stuff. Ugirl says, maybe a second channel on YouTube, Fitness with My Crypto Journey. I've thought about it. I made a reaction channel, so my reaction channel is in the description of this video. Make sure to subscribe. But I don't like recording myself at the gym, and I have to like track all my food. That's a bitch, bro. I already have like my hands full with the crypto thing. So I'm making a cool short today that it's going to be called "Are Meme Coins Dead?" So I'm making a short. Shut up, Jayhawk. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm out of here for the morning. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Yeah, heck yeah, man. I'll probably put another reaction video up today. I'm going to get that short out today, and I'm going to upload the kind of you could say the cliff notes from this video on my recap right after this. So you guys have a fantastic hump day. Make sure to hump your girlfriend and or boyfriend. If you're Jayhawk, make sure to hump your boyfriend, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye now. Boo this man. Sacco, thank you so much for that idea. Dude, Harry Mac's so good. I have to, bro. I have to. All right, peace, guys.